Faiza.
Hi, how are you, Nayab?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, just got through Eid.
First of all, I would like to welcome you to my show, Informal Conversations with Nayab Mufti Zuhaib. Thank you for your time and thank you for sharing your inspirational and quite different story with us.
Different indeed, yeah.
So, Faiza, shall we start?
Yes, you
Okay,
can.
let's start with your introduction. Why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
Okay, so currently I'm teaching at SaaS University and I'm an assistant professor there. And I've been working there for like 16 years now. So
Okay.
that's my main job. Go there every single day and every semester there are new kids, new instructions. So it's a challenge each semester. Other than that, I'm a mother to a 9-year-old boy. And I think that's also a full-time job. So that was everything about my everyday.
Okay, Faiza, great. So, 16 years of teaching experience.
Yes.
Okay, so how did you find it? How was your
But
journey
those
so
are
far?
sorry?
How did you find your journey so far? Like 16 years of teaching experience. How do you feel that education system has changed for like 16 years?
It's like Naya, because you see, you have your personal growth as well as long as 16 years. Because when I joined class, I wasn't married and I was planning to, study, probably do my master's from abroad. So, you have all these ideas and you're this crusader that, you're giving your part to the community and you have these ideal, visions that, you're going to fix everyone's English and everyone around you. So over the years, you obviously, it's not that you don't become disillusioned, but you probably become more practical. So I would say that over the years, personally, I've become more practical. I prefer making sure that the students learn something at the end of 4 months instead of me wanting them to read 1984 or read a novel because English novels se aati hai, which I don't believe. So I'm more interested in them just reading, whether it's from a website. So I think that aspect personally has changed. Talking about the education, obviously it's improved. There are thousands of resources available. Everything is online. So many new teachers have joined us over the years, and I've had a really nice relationship with each one of them, and I've learned from them as well. So you pick and choose certain habits from them, and you learn. So if you talk about the 16-year journey, obviously I am a much better teacher than I started out with. Probably not a better person because over the years you become, like it becomes a pattern for you. So there are like, there are a couple of good students and a couple of poor students. So it's not that you stereotype them, but the thing is that you do know how to make them work in the class. So that newness kind of vanishes, and that rose tinted glasses, you throw them out. You don't need them anymore, right? Then you just need them to learn. So that's how I would, describe my 16 years in one institution.
Nice. In one institution, seriously, like you spent all your 16 years in one institution.
Yeah, exactly. I
Okay.
said I was always a building there. The building
Okay.
where I have this, they laid the foundation when I joined. So the
Oh,
building
nice.
all,
Nice,
yeah.
nice. So you are kind of very dedicated to your job, it means, the organizational commitment, I must say.
Yeah, I think it's other than the organizational commitment, it's like I can't multitask. As in, I'm focused on one place, and it's a routine. So you
Nice.
become comfortable there. It could be a negative factor that I don't strive, but it's a nice place to work in, and I guess I never really had to look anywhere else for
Nice.
study. Like I mentioned earlier, I had my personal growth during those 16 years as well. And then I completed my MPhil around about the time I started. I got married, I had a kid. So that was
Okay.
putting a lot of things
So,
teaching.
okay. So when did you get married? Like, when,
I got married in 2009, I think.
2009. Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be 11 years this year.
Oh, yeah, very nice. So, did you find any clash after you got married with your professional life? Any issues, any challenges?
Because my mother-in-law works as well, and then with my husband, we never sort of really discussed what my role is. Like, you have a role in the home as well. So they have a lot of servants. So I never was expected actually, to pitch it. So it didn't interfere with my life,
Nice.
regular life.
Oh,
So
okay.
we carried on working without a question. There was no question mark
Okay.
about it.
That is nice. I must say you are lucky then. Because a lot of people, when they got married, they find a lot of changes in their lifestyle. Moreover, they face a lot of social pressure as per their professional life is concerned.
Yeah, the thing is that what I've noticed over the years that when you're on your own, like for example, I remember back in 2009 there were bombings, started and all a very critical situation in Pakistan at that time. So they switched the university times to 7:30. So I used to just wash my face, put my clothes on, and used to come to the university at 7:30. So it's just you're thinking about yourself. But when you get married and you have kids, you have to fit in their plans somehow with yours, which is why I think it becomes very difficult for any woman to balance work life with her married life. Like, for example, you want to check exams and your husband wants to watch a movie. So, you
Right.
figure out which boss is going to get, more angry and then, you check the
Right.
papers more. So, not everyone probably has this luxury.
Yes.
So, obviously.
That's an issue. Okay, Miss Paiza, I heard a lot about your dedication to your workplace. As far my knowledge is concerned, you were on your job on your Walima day, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
why did you do that? I mean, you were on your Walima. Every bride gets prepared for their Walima, and you were on the job. So that is
Well, you
something
see,
amazing.
the main concerns of a bride is that her jewelry's there, her dress is there, her makeup appointment is on time.
Yes.
Everything was taken care of. So I didn't have to worry. I asked my husband what's the password for the Wi-Fi, and I sat on the computer and asked what's the timing for the game Wi-Fi. So
Nice.
it's like, it's something that I've always been doing, and it comes first. And everyone sort of, understood this, that this is, something I do. So they never questioned it. Because you see, I still was on time for the Walima.
Nice.
What a bride is supposed to do. So nobody got offended, actually, from any of the behavior.
Nice, nice. This is something really remarkable because nobody likes to work on their wedding day. I mean, nobody.
It's like, actually, it's like it was the end of the semester almost, and you have to check and upload marks. So that's the fun part, where you see students fall into certain grades.
Nice.
So I enjoy that part. So probably
Nice.
that's why I could like go better.
Nice, nice. So it means you really enjoy your job. I believe like teaching is kind of it's what you enjoy doing. It's not like you're doing it for any financial pressure or something, but it's your passion.
No, no,
You
it's
like
not
to do it.
financial.
Yes, you like to do it. You like to teach.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, let's it's being honest. Every job comes with ups and downs. So, like most of the people who know me know that there are downs, and then there's an up for like 20 seconds. But the thing is that I enjoy teaching itself. So because of that, waking up and looking forward to going to the class and interact with the kids, I think that's the part that keeps me
Nice.
somehow stick to this routine and enjoying the teaching part. Wherever obviously there are elements you agree with some things, you don't agree with things. So I wouldn't say smooth sailing, obviously, but yes, I do enjoy the teaching aspect of my job, and I do enjoy working with like the visiting faculty. They're coming and going, so you have different people for each semester, and it's like every semester is different. So yes, I do enjoy that part of my job.
Great, great. So now $1 million question. Why do you call yourself a reluctant mom? I mean, why? Why a reluctant mom?
Because, okay, so if I'm going to talk about myself, you have those, obviously, there are moms everywhere, and because of the society, we become used to, measuring ourselves to the next person. So when I see a lot of the mothers, they give up everything, even my own mother, she was taught that you shouldn't have a life, which I 100% disagree with.
Yes.
I am giving up my life. I'm holding on to my life, and then my son is balanced with
Yes.
my life. Like I'm eating a donut, I would buy him a separate donut. I'll give him a new separate donut.
Yes, yes.
Have a
I am
donut.
getting you.
He can have his donut, but not my donut. That's
Right,
what
because
I.
here mother is the name of sacrifice. Like she has to sacrifice
Exactly.
everything, like her food, her time, everything, you know.
Exactly.
So,
Sleep, time, her identity.
yes,
You see,
yes.
I again, because you do read stories, especially Facebook has become this, explosion during the quarantine and lockdown time. And I read so many stories about, how moms are not able to cope with the education, they're not able to cope with the demands,
Yes.
and all the time they're writing that they're failing, and all the time they're miserable. And I realized that because of the pressure society has on the woman, that like we have jobs, right? But we're also expected that if we have a class, we're expected that our son's class or kids' class, we're managing that. And nashta bhi mil gaya, khana bhi mil gaya, and we're taking the class as well. And there were so many, tributes to teachers. There were pictures where they've got their laptop up and they're cooking and all. So, I find it a little sad that there's just so much pressure on a woman that, with the job, she has to, be a perfect housewife and do those things. There's no rest day for her. Like, for example, wake up late, na nashta mile husband ko. I don't think a lot of women can have this
Yes.
luxury, that na nashta day husband ko, unless they have servants or anything. So, this is how, I've seen
Hmm.
that yes, in that sense, I've been blessed, very blessed. I've had my mother, sisters, and then I tell my husband, no, I'm not going to wake up and eat breakfast at 8. I'm going to wake up at 11. You give breakfast at 11,
Hmm.
or you can go outside and get a cup of coffee. So you see, it has to be worked out. So yes, I have been blessed in this sense. Okay.
So Faiza, would you like to give any recommendation at the end to our audience, to women, or like it's totally up to you? Would you like to suggest anything as per your life experience is concerned?
Probably not based on my life experience,
Okay.
but I would definitely say this that because of this too much information on Facebook, and there's just too much communication going on all the time. And I personally feel that everyone is measuring themselves on that lifestyle that is available on Facebook. I just say this, that even if you get married and you're a mother, it's very important that you're happy. I know a happy seems a very thrown away term, but it's actually true. Somebody advised me that if I'm happy, my kid's gonna be happy. My family's going to be happy. So to be happy, that means you have to find certain hobbies, or
True.
you have to find certain people or activities that are just yours.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's not just giving up your entire identity just because you become a Mrs. So and so. It's like you can be that, fine, but there has to be one thing that is just yours and you don't compromise on. Your mother-in-law, your family, extended family, they have to understand that this is one thing you're not going to budge from. So you have to do that for yourself, and if you're happy, your kids are going to be happy. People around you are going to let you be. If you're not going to be, people are not going to let you be, and that's true. So that's probably what I would say to every woman who's out there in a Pakistani society.
Thank you very much, Faiza. Quite different message, but yet if people would understand that, they would understand the worth of this message, definitely. Because you should have time for yourself. If you are happy, people around you are also happy. If you are sad, you are depressed, you cannot keep anybody happy, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay, Faiza,
Thank
take
you so
care.
much, Naya.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. We've been watching all your talks and you're doing a really good job. And I hope
Thank
this
you,
opens up.
Faiza. Thank you, Faiza. Thank you. Take care. Thanks for your time. Bye.